Okay, contingency plan or creation plan. Now, this is going to sound silly, so follow along with me when I break this thing down. Sometimes what happens is that you'll hear people say, I heard this expert say the other day, and I have to give them deference because, everybody who has life experiences are expert to some degree, saying that if you spend so much time on your contingency plan, you may not be working on your main plan. And I don't disagree with that totally entirely, but I want to take it to a different level in terms of perspective. There's a difference between a contingency plan and a creation plan. What do I mean by a creation plan? Let's talk about a contingency plan. A contingency plan literally means, for lack of better words, and I'm not quoting Merriam-Webster dictionary, but basically the concept is having a fallback plan in case your primary plan doesn't work. Contingency plans are great in a business perspective. They're great in a military perspective, but sometimes in a life perspective, it may be a little disheartening. Because what you're doing is you're creating this plan so that if what you really wanted to do doesn't work, you have some other way to protect yourself or fall back in the event that it doesn't. And the impression that I got when I heard somebody say about if you work on your contingency plan, you're not working on your life plan, you're basically saying it kind of is a self-defeatist attitude. You're acknowledging the fact that this might not be a viable option. But I would say it's a little different. What I would say is don't look at a contingency plan. Look at what your primary plan is as being a creation plan. What does that mean? What that means is if there is something that you want to do, and that's really what you want to do, trust me when I tell you, the skill sets that you acquire in order to do those things can be used for other things if what you plan on doing doesn't work out. What does that mean? Well, let's say you decide that you want to open up your own business. And you open up your own business and you do all the things that are wrong. And then you have to close your business down. And let's say that you do all the things that are wrong. You have to close your business down within the first year. Well, guess what? Some people are going to say, well, you failed at your business. No, you didn't. Because what you did, one, you stepped out on faith and did something that you had never done before. But two, and most importantly, you gained all kind of skills about what it takes to open a business. You learned about the licensing. You learned about the tax consequences. You learned about marketing. And those are skills that you can use, one, to try again, two, to work in another arena using those skills. So what you need to start asking yourself when you're looking at your plan in terms of what you want to do is start asking yourself the critical question, or more importantly, start paying attention to the fact that you will be acquiring skills that you can use for other things. Because let's be real, in accordance with our life path, we all have detours. We plan on going straight forward, and then something happens and we go in a different direction. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I just don't want you to think that when you do something, that if it doesn't work out, that you've wasted your time completely and that you can never use any of those skills that you acquired. Because let's be real here. The fact that you even tried to do this, you have acquired skills. If you've never written a play before or a song before, and you've never gone through the copyright process, or you tried to patent something, you've gone through the process, guess what? You now have a skill. Your next choice is to decide, do you want to now reapply it to your dream again, or do you want to dream up something new that you can use that skill for? Trust me, a creation plan, the things that you do in life to create opportunities for yourself to do things greatly, to do great things, you can use it to apply to other levels of greatness as well. So you don't have to worry so much about a contingency plan. Just know that whenever you're trying to do something new or different, that you are acquiring skills that you can apply to other levels of greatness.